As a local SEO expert, I'm here to help you optimize your business for local search. Let's go step by step. So here's all the steps. So here's a list of the most important things for local SEO. Claim and optimize your local business profile, build and manage online customer reviews, car rental services Dubai. So these are the top 10 keywords. Affordable rent a car in Dubai, local car rental Dubai. Also SEO optimized business descriptions. This is what it's recommending. It's also recommending SEO optimized longer business descriptions. Okay, makes sense. List of services for Google business profile. So all of these services can be listed in the Google business profile listing. Also, as you saw from the introduction, this prompt can do a local business audit in a matter of seconds. Now it will take me in regular, mainly 2 to 3 hours to do at the very least for a business. ChatGPT can do in a matter of seconds, but there is a catch to this, and this is what I'll go into in this video. I'll also tell you why you shouldn't use this prompt and why this prompt is going to cause you more damage than good, and why giving this to a client is going to do more damage than good for your reputation, and you shouldn't be using it to do anything other than just make a YouTube video. So one of my subscribers reached out to me a few weeks ago, and they said that there was someone who was selling ChatGPT prompts for SEO, and it was a bundle. And so I went ahead and I purchased that bundle, and this prompt was one of those out of the bundle. I took it, I just made a few modifications to it so that it will run the way I wanted to run, and I ran it. And that with that, I was able to do like an audit a minute, and that will be like 60 audits an hour. And in 2 hours, I'll be able to do, around at least 100 audits. So you can also do these 100 audits, but there's a problem with it. And before I go into like how this is structured, why you shouldn't use it, I just wanted to point you in the direction of my topical mapping service. What you should be doing as a first step towards mapping your topical authority for Google, for semantic SEO. And so I just go through everything. I recommend like keyword clusters. I recommend how, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, so that you can structure your content accordingly. I also recommend the number of words per article, which should help you. Then you can use it as a blueprint, and then, structure your content accordingly. You can do it for your own website, your affiliate website, your client's website, or any website. And this is proven to generate great results. So SEO audits, and that's also available on my website. Speaking of my website, the prompt for this specific audit is also available on my website. So you can just copy and paste the prompt. You're free to edit the prompt. No one owns it. There's no copyright to it. But there's a caveat to it, which is what I will discuss in this video as I go over how this prompt works. So if you like the video, like and subscribe, and let's dive right into it. I've copied and pasted the prompt over here, and it's a pretty long prompt. I'll go ahead and search for a business. Let's say rent a car Dubai, and I'll go ahead and search for rent a car Dubai, and I'll pick out a business with a website. And again, this is a local business audit. So let's do this. Let's do Rently. Let's click here. Rently.ae. Pick out the website. So Rently.ae. Pick this up over here. Business name will be Rently.ae. Remove the HTTP. Location is Dubai. I'll go ahead and enter this and give it a second to process. And as you can see, as a local SEO expert, I'm here to help you optimize your business for local search. Let's go step by step. So here's all the steps. So here's a list of the most important things for local SEO. Claim and optimize your local business profile, build and manage online customer reviews, car rental services Dubai. So these are the top 10 keywords. Affordable rent a car in Dubai, local car rental Dubai. Also SEO optimized business descriptions. This is what it's recommending. It's also recommending SEO optimized longer business descriptions. Okay, makes sense. List of services for Google business profile. So all of these services can be listed in the Google business profile listing. Also, it does a very neat table. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it does not. So here's a nicely formatted table. So car rental service, here's a description for each service, car rental, luxury car rental. So this is pretty much completed. And what you can do is at this point, you can just copy and paste it and, send it to your client. Here real quick. So we have that on record. Okay, we have it on record. So let's give this a second shot. I've got the prompt here. Copy and paste. Let's do this with another local business, and let's try a whole different city. So let's do dentist, Brooklyn. Okay, so one of my clients is a dentist in Brooklyn, by the way, and so that's probably what inspired me to search for dentist in Brooklyn. I'll go ahead and start with this one. This one is ranking pretty well. Just click on the website. I'll close the Rently website and downtown dental. So we'll do downtown dental and the prompt. So we've got downtown dental, sorry. Dental, and the location is Brooklyn. All right, go ahead and enter the prompt. Now, each prompt, whenever you're prompting ChatGPT, each prompt is slightly different, like the output is slightly different. And that's because it's AI and it's the variations of what it's producing. But it's essentially, producing what I've asked it to produce in the prompt, which I'll go over. So most important things for local SEO, again, claim your local business, create location pages. And then you also got long tail keywords. There's affordable family dentist in Brooklyn, emergency dental care in Brooklyn. SEO optimized short business description is also here. SEO optimized longer business description is also here. Also, there's a nicely formatted table: dental dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, pediatric dentistry. And you can also do additional prompts based on this prompt, but this is where I will stop the prompt and I'll tell you where the problem is. So one of the first things you will notice is that it's generic. So all of this information right here is just generic. Now you could use this to send it to a prospective client or if you're prospecting, then you can use this, but this is generic information. Now the important information here is these long tail keywords. And now I looked at these long tail keywords, and it just is also a generic suggestion, because if you were to do the same business for maybe, let's say, dentist in Washington, it will recommend the same thing. It will recommend the same keywords for dentist in New Milwaukee, and because it will just change the city over here. The other problem with this is also, this is very generic, and so this will have to be edited. The descriptions will have to be edited also. And I mean, this you can add to your Google Business Profile, but you'll have to do additional research, which is something I recommend. Nicely formatted, yeah, it is nicely formatted. General dentistry, so including checkups, fillings, and stuff like that. So this is a description for each one of the services that was listed over here. And so you can just copy and paste this. But the problem with this is that this is all generic information, and when you're doing a business audit, you do not want to provide generic information, and that's down to the way this prompt is structured. So if you look at the prompt, it says, "Please help me optimize a business for local SEO. Please pretend." So it says pretend to be a local SEO expert and give me all the following requests. Talking to me as if I'm a child. Make a list of the most important thing business can do to optimize their local SEO. Again, it's like the prompt is asking ChatGPT to provide generic information. Next, create a comma separated list of the top 10 best long tail keywords. Now you can do 20, 25, 30, but it kind of goes off the mark as you go above 10. So you just want to keep this at 10 at best. And then please write a longer description, a shorter description. And so mainly what this prompt is doing is asking ChatGPT to provide generic information, and that is why it's providing this generic information. Now, ChatGPT cannot provide a specific local SEO audit. It cannot do an audit. And so this is mainly anyone who sends you this is it's primarily going to look the same. But this is a scam. And the prompt package that I purchased was a bunch of prompts that are all generic. And I'm not going to link to them. I'm not associated with them. I'm not against them. But you should be aware of the fact that if you're using ChatGPT to pull up this kind of information, it doesn't have access to the internet. It doesn't know the business. It can't do a reverse link search. It can look at if the business already has a GMB. And you could be red-faced by sending a potential client this because they would probably already have a Google business profile. They would already have their profile optimized for these keywords. And a dentist will already know like what a general dentistry is and what all the other stuff is. So this will require heavy modifications. And so if you're going to heavily modify this, you might as well be doing the audit from scratch. And so anyone who's peddling this is not giving you good information. Now, if you want to learn more about this, I have a blog post which will be published alongside this video. It's in the link. It's a link in the description. You can click on there, and there's where you'll also find the prompt. So as you can see, this is very easy, but there are caveats to it, and you should be aware of this. You should also be aware. So many scammers will be using this to reach out to you, mainly to get your business, and there are no shortage of SEO scammers out there. So you should be aware of this prompt, even if you're not doing SEO and you already have a company on board, or if you even do SEO for a living. I think people reach out to me every day offering their services. And so be aware of this and do not use this to try to get clients or try to hoodwink anyone. This is for informational purposes only, I believe. You would also want to check out my video on semantic SEO, which goes into like why you should be building your semantic relevance, and also why Google has acknowledged that semantic relevance is very important to ranking. So you can check out this video here. And my upcoming video will be about using schema markup in when you're doing topical clusters. So that's an upcoming video. I'm still working on the specifics of the video, but that's also upcoming. And so like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.